You wake up in the middle of the night. The pain's so intense you scream out. Your leg jerks uncontrollably. You can't walk. You can't fall back asleep. This isn't just a cramp. It's your body crying out for help. If you're over 60, this doesn't just rob you of sleep. It could be a warning sign of a potential stroke. I'm Dr. Victor Liu, and if you or a loved one is suffering from nighttime leg cramps, sit down and drink a warm cup of ginger tea this morning and watch this video today. Because just one small change could be the difference between a peaceful night's sleep and a lifetime of pain. Cramps aren't just a temporary pain. They're a sign that your body is thirsty for water, minerals, and attention. I've seen too many elderly patients, like Mrs. Helen, 71, nearly fall while trying to stand up in the middle of the night due to intense cramps. She suffered from chronic insomnia, unstable blood pressure, and lived in fear every time the sun went down. And she's not alone. If you think this is normal, I'm sorry, but I have to be honest, it's not. It's a warning sign. And if you ignore it, the price you pay could be a fractured hip, or worse. I'm not making this video to scare you. But if you're someone who's being woken up at 2 a.m. by a knife-like pain in your calf, I need your attention. Nighttime leg cramps, especially in older adults, are not just brief moments of pain. They can be symptoms of deeper underlying health issues. Electrolyte imbalance. Your body is low on potassium, magnesium, calcium. Poor circulation. Your blood isn't reaching where it's needed. Nerve dysfunction, or worse, early warning signs of vascular disease. I had a patient named Richard, 68 years old, a former Marine, a man who survived some of the toughest years imaginable. But now he fears the night, because every time he lies down, the cramps jolt him awake, soaked in sweat. Sometimes, he has to crawl out of bed because he can't stand up. And do you know what the most dangerous part is? Not the pain, but the denial. Many elderly people shrug it off, thinking it's probably just the cold. Meanwhile, their body is crying for help every night, and no one is listening. Do you really want to wait until you're hospitalized to start caring? Or would you rather learn 3 simple steps to stop this, starting tonight? If you've been listening and quietly thinking, oh my gosh, that's me, you're not alone. Let me know if you're going through this. Just comment the word me below. I read every single one. Because this isn't just a YouTube channel. It's a space where we take care of each other. And if you'd like to receive more simple but incredibly valuable tips to protect your health every day, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We've got so much more to talk about, and I don't want you to miss anything that could save your sleep. I've worked in medicine for over 30 years, and one thing I've learned is this. It's the dull, nagging pains at night, the ones that don't kill you right away, that silently drain you the most. I remember a patient. Her name was Judith, 74 years old, living alone in Ohio. She didn't come to the clinic for any major illness, but because she was afraid of the night. I'm not afraid of aging anymore, doctor, she said. I'm afraid of sleep being shattered by those stabbing calf pains. Every night, I wake up soaked in sweat, unable to fall back asleep. I feel like I'm falling apart. And Judith isn't alone. I believe if you're watching this video, you've probably felt that too. Lying in bed, eyes closed, but waiting for the pain to strike. And here's what I also know. This is not something you have to accept. I'm not here to sell you pills. I'm here to share 3 simple things. Things I've seen hundreds of people use to free themselves from the nightmare of nighttime cramps. But here's the catch. You have to actually do them, consistently, like brushing your teeth. 1. Drink water, as an act of self-love. You've probably heard drink more water 1,000 times. But today, I want you to hear it differently. Drink water as an act of loving your body. As we age, our sense of thirst fades. But our muscles still need water just as much. Without it, they stiffen like aging rubber bands. Then all it takes is one twist in your sleep, one stretch of the leg, and suddenly, a cramp strikes. I always tell my patients, you don't need a bucket of water, just 6 to 8 glasses a day, spaced throughout. And 1 small glass of warm water before bed, about 30 minutes before lying down, can help your blood flow smoothly, gently lulling your legs to sleep instead of spasming from thirst. 2. Feed your muscle cells with natural minerals. When I asked Judith, do you eat bananas regularly? She looked at me like I'd asked if she eats wedding cake every day. No, I don't like bananas, doctor. I smiled. Then let me tell you why 1 small banana could help you sleep better. You see, cramps don't just happen from lack of water. They happen when your muscles are starving, literally, for magnesium, potassium, and calcium. These minerals help relax your muscle fibers after contraction. Without them, the muscle contracts and gets stuck. Painful, jolting, and enough to jolt you awake at night. Instead of pills, I recommend a banana. One small banana in the evening. Add a small handful of almonds or cashews after dinner, like a dessert. They're rich in magnesium and also great for your heart. If you enjoy milk, fantastic. A small glass of milk or a cup of yogurt can help replenish calcium, calm your nerves, and support sleep. You don't need expensive supplements. Just listen to your body and nourish it with what nature provides. 3. Prepare your legs before you sleep. I've often said, stretching before bed is like brushing your legs' teeth. You brush your teeth to prevent cavities. So why not brush your legs to prevent cramps while you sleep? The stretch I teach is very simple. Stand near a wall, step 1 foot back, and press your heel to the floor. Hold for 15 seconds. Feel your calf gently stretch, like you're soothing it. Switch legs. Repeat. Just 2 minutes every night. If you're unsteady standing, sit down and do ankle rolls. Circle your foot gently 10 times clockwise, then 10 times counterclockwise. You're waking up your peripheral nerves, reminding them, hey, don't freeze up on me tonight. Combine this with a warm glass of water, a small banana, and a calm mind. And I truly believe you'll have your first full night's sleep in a long time. Nothing I've just said is complicated. None of it is expensive. But the cost of not doing it is pain, fear, sleeplessness, and sometimes a tragic fall. I don't want that for you. I don't want to see you collapsed on the bathroom floor from a cramp. I want you to sleep well. I want you to wake up with a body that feels good, with a smile on your face, instead of fear in your legs. If you're unsure where to begin, start with a warm glass of water, a banana, and 2 minutes of stretching. Simple, gentle, but powerful enough to change your nights and your life. I know it's not easy to change habits, especially when we've spent a lifetime living a certain way. But if you're still here, still listening to me at this very last moment, I believe you're someone who wants better. Not just for yourself, but for your children, your loved ones, and those who care about you. If you're dealing with this, those midnight cramps, the morning exhaustion, leave a comment below with just one word, me. I read every single one. I truly do. Because I don't just want to speak to you, I want to listen. I want to understand where you are in this journey. And if you found anything I shared today helpful, please hit that subscribe button. I won't promise miracles, but I do promise this. Every week, I'll share small, useful insights with you. Also, check out my channel for other videos on elderly health and self-care. One video, one tip, one gentle reminder. Sometimes all it takes is one right message at the right time to turn your whole day around. We may be getting older, but that doesn't mean we have to suffer. Let your later years be a time of peace, free from the fear of nightly cramps. I'm James Carter, and if you're here right now, you are not alone. See you in the next video.